Hi guys, once again, this is the 30,000th time that I have recorded this video, which is why I stopped making videos every week because it took so much of my week to get one video. So, welcome to week, boom, 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 18. I did this a bazillion times already. 18, not 17. 16 and 17. It's 17 and 18. Well, it's 16, 17, 18, but this week is 18. I ended up going to the ER about a week ago and for some pain that I was having, which I had talked to my doctor. I'd had it for like 2 days, and they had said, well, it sounds like you're having contractions. If they don't go away when you sit down and all this, there's a whole story behind it. Go to the ER. So I went to the ER. Because they had, gone away. And they did an ultrasound and everything and determined that I was, at the time, 17 weeks and 6 days. And that was last Wednesday. So I am, I am 18 weeks now. Wednesday I'll be 19, which is awesome. There's always been some kind of question about how far along I really was. We always knew first, second, third month, but never the weeks and the days. Because I was so early. In my first ultrasound, I had an egg yolk. A yolk. I didn't have an actual baby. And the second one, I think was 8 weeks, but smaller, and they, they're like, well, it says you're 8 weeks, but whatever. So we weren't really sure. So now we're really sure, and I'm really excited about that. And I know it can always change. A couple days here, a couple days there. But a 2-week difference is the difference to where you change the due date, which with my son, they changed it because of the same reason. And they changed it a week or whatever. But still. So way excited about that. However, they were said, you are having Braxton Hicks contractions. And when I was at the hospital, like I said, it was so painful. They ended up giving me some medicine or morphine for it, which they said was, I was adamant, what are the risks, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, the baby's organs are formed, so it can process all of the, all the medicine and everything, and it will just, make you really drowsy. So they gave me some morphine, and they said, whatever the reason of these, whether it be stress or whatever, you need to cut it out of your life and relax and break the cycle of pain, because the pain was getting worse and worse and worse to the point where I was like, I don't think that this is so painful. I don't know how I'm going to do this. And I was even, I was having a Braxton Hicks contraction, which I do not remember being painful, not whatsoever. But I don't really remember having them with Ryder either, so maybe I just didn't have the right kind. So they sent me home or whatever, and I had them off and on, up to 2 or 3 days after that, and I haven't had them in a day or two, but they gave me some medicine. I believe it was Lortab. All I know is that it was codeine. I know more. I just can't think of it right now because it's really early. But I was really nervous. I took one that next day because they said when it gets really painful, you're stressing yourself out, whatever, you need to take this and calm down. Or not, they don't tell me take it to calm down. They tell for the pain, so it doesn't get worse. I freak myself out because I was really freaked out that I was losing the baby. Well, the thousands of reasons that you can have, contractions. At the time I thought it was 4.5 months. Being 5 months wasn't much better. So I'm afraid that because I've taken in the time, they gave me a little bottle of 4 pills, I think, to take home and a prescription. This is the second time they've given me a narcotic prescription, and I have not filled it. I'm not going to pop narcotics in my pregnancy. I know the doctor prescribed, but it's not happening. I hate taking Tylenol while I'm pregnant. I hate taking Tylenol anyways. I feel like medicine is the downfall of this country, of this world, of humanity. And I know that's kind of deep, but I do. But I had a couple of them, and so I was like, all right, well, one day I felt a lot of pain, the next day I felt a lot of pain. But now I feel if I take anything else, my baby's brain is going to be done. And it's just this weird thing I have, and to go with the whole medicine thing, that somehow, the organs are formed, but the brain is not fully formed. you know what I mean? I think my brain's just barely being fully formed, and I'm 23. So what harm am I doing to my baby? And so I haven't needed them, which is good. But I just feel I overdid it having, 3 in 3 days, or 4 technically with the morphine shot. But, so if I could have some opinions on that, ladies, because it makes me nervous, but whatever. Well, not whatever, but next thing. I have been taking my prenatals every other day, and that has completely stopped the constipation. Awesome. I still feel like I'm getting everything that the baby needs. I don't feel like if I don't take, because I feel like if I don't take the prenatal, my baby's spine's going to be malformed or something. It's just, you know, I'm just weird, But, so every other day works for me, and it's great. So I love that. But with that, the constipation has gone away, as well as the hemorrhoids. Actually, so has the heartburn. So basically, I'm back down to normal. My hormones are not crazy. Yeah, I tear up a little more than I should, but I'm not a baller. And basically, I mean, that's really it. My feet are swollen. Already. They were starting to swallow at like 2 months, where I felt swollen, and now there's actually like, you can see that they get a little swollen here and there. It drives me nuts, but what did it for? Everything else is good. I'm breaking out a lot, but I'm also, apparently stressed out. I told you guys I was all seeing a counselor for depression, or that's what they had thought I had. Turns out that I had PTSD. Crazy, right? Yeah. I did not know that. I thought it was like a soldier, because they called it, I think they also call it like the fighting something. I thought it was like a only soldier kind of thing, but it's not. It's post-traumatic stress disorder. And definitely had some post-traumatic stress. So, we're working on that. It feels really good to know, not necessarily, I mean, it doesn't define me or anything, but, it just makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, at first I was like, oh, I don't know about that. And then, you know, we sat down and we went through it, and I was like, whoa, like I can't, that's crazy. So, it feels good to be able to, understand, I guess, myself a little better. And I didn't even realize, like, a lot of the things that we were talking about, you know, with when it pertains to like symptoms of PTSD and all that, how much involved in my life it is. You know what I mean? You wouldn't even know it, but, you know, there's like, you know, it's just, I don't know how to go. I don't even know how to go into it. Maybe I'll make a video on just that. I don't know. But, so it just feels good. And everything else is really good. Things are really good. I feel so like myself. I've got my energy back. I'm having a lot of pressure in my belly. Like with my son, with Ryder, I could lean up against my counter in my kitchen and clean or whatever. And it, you know, wasn't that painful. With this baby, I mean, you can't even, half an inch of push on my belly. Not even that. And I'm like, really, you know, like just pressure and painful. But I haven't been feeling the baby move as much. Although right after I said that, like the third time I recorded this video, I got a little kick. And I don't know if it was a kick or a move or what, but I felt a little something that was not just like a burp, because I didn't burp. So, that was exciting. All right. I think that's all, guys. I don't really have much to talk about besides that whole contractions thing. We're still on watch for that. We find out the sex in 2 weeks, the 23rd. I really want to move it up just because of all the contractions and stuff like that. Move the appointment up a week because they didn't do a follow-up appointment because I had this appointment. But he'll be out of town that week, the whole week, which is bullshit. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody needs a break. So let's do our measurements, and then I hope this doesn't freeze because I probably am not recording this again, ladies. I'm sorry. I know this is like the terrible YouTube channel. I'm always freezing or not putting videos up or whatever. Anyways, here's my belly. Okay. So this is, please excuse the, oh, there it goes. Okay, so this is my belly. I am, hold on, just over 43 inches. I know I'm wearing a sweater, and I'm sorry, guys, but it's cold in my house. So here's my belly. I've shown you guys these pants before, and they were like large on me, and now they're not so much. My weight last month was 155, which I had lost a pound since my WIC appointment. I haven't been weighed since then, but I'm thinking I gained a couple of pounds. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm not eating as much, or I'm eating healthier, and then sometimes I feel like I gorged all day and I just gained 30 pounds. So I'm hoping it was only like 1 or 2 pounds. I'm still, I mean, at 5 months with my son, I had gained, no joke, like 20, 25 pounds. So, gaining what? I think I started at like around 160, 155. We're not exactly sure. I'm thinking something like that. 160. Anyways, I was this point 5 months pregnant with my son last time. So we're like, it's like the same amount of weight. Like I'm the same amount I was at 5 months with him, but 20 extra pounds. I started with 20 extra pounds. You know what I mean? So I've only really gained like 5 or 6 pounds. So we'll know in 2 weeks what, you know, and that's when I also do my next video. So I'll see you guys then, and you guys, good luck, and my prayers are with all of you, and I hope to see some, I had my baby stories soon, as well as check us out on Pregnant 2012. It's a really good group. It's on Facebook. I'm on there. There's a lot more updates. There's a lot of women asking questions about all kinds of certain things. It is a closed group, not a secret group. So if you typed in pregnant in 2012, it would show up. If you are not a member, all you can see is a list of members. You cannot see our post, because there are some things that, you know, other people would freak out about, like, oh, is it okay to spot and this and that, and other people who are not pregnant or never have been pregnant would freak out. So check us out.